I'd like to share a song someone brought to us. And, as I think about the years of our family, I think about the many times that I've needed to walk, Cindy and I have needed to walk with our children, especially think of Austin and with Alicia, through different procedures. I think of the heart catheterizations where they go down in the heart, take that tissue, test it to see if there's rejection. Many times when they go into the cath lab, especially when they were younger, I would ask the anesthesiologist, I'd say, I'd like to be the one to help when they go to sleep. They go into this room, they're very scared. The big machines all around, the x-ray machine, the cath lab, and that hard bed that they lay on, and I walk in with them, help them to climb up on that bed. And then I'll say, can I use the mask? And can I put the mask on them? They're scared, they don't want that mask because they're afraid of what's going to happen. And I'd say, it's going to be okay. They'll take care of you. Just take that mask, breathe deep, breathe deep. As they take that mask, they breathe, and then when they're sedated and when the body goes limp, then I would leave as they do the procedure. I think of the cancer, the spinal taps, over a dozen during that chemotherapy where it's at least an 8-inch needle that they put into the spinal column. Count the drops of the fluid as it comes out, they measure it, and then put chemotherapy back in the spinal fluid. Think of in fact, we have some beads. There's some beads these beads show each bead represents a procedure for son Austin. Some of the beads, in fact, the black ones there represent 10 procedures. One for cancer, one for the transplants that he had. God has purpose each day for everything that comes our way. There's hurt, there's pain in your life and in my life. I think about the last 2 years since Austin passed away, walking beside Alicia, as she has had that fear. God, when it's going to be my turn, what's that going to be like? What's that passing going to be like? Think about walking beside Brianna as she has her best friend. Austin and her were very, very close. And the grief process, things that, in fact, I know after he passed away, Brianna had said, I don't know that we'll ever be able to sing together as a family again. For the first 6 months, we didn't. And as God continues to bring that healing in our lives, there begins to be a new normal. It doesn't matter what pain that you're facing, there's a new normal that you come to as you trust God through that pain. Sometimes I've wondered what goes on in their mind as I walk beside them. And they brought this song. Talks about the questions that we say, God, why? We don't understand. There's things that we don't understand that we don't know. I think about it's like a silent scream that goes on in your mind. It's so loud you can't hear anything else. Now, and you can't picture hearing anything else for a long time, that pain that's within our lives. I don't know as you think about your life. I don't want that silent scream that's inside of your head that's bringing that pain to you. I don't know what that may be. But this song has been a blessing for our family because it talks about when the hurt meets the healer. Jesus is your healer tonight. Jesus wants you to come to him. Bring that hurt, bring that pain, that difficulty to him tonight. Think about that in your life as the girls sing, when the hurt and the healer collide.